Dear Pennies and Pens, it's your girl, Loud Pen, but you can call me Penny. Today's vlog is called K Penny Unboxing Key, Good and Great. Okay, first of all, let me say thank you so much for watching, checking out the Penny Black YouTube channel, and supporting my business, ISLP, the Ink Spot LLC. So, ISLP, the Ink Spot LLC, is a creative production company based in Dallas. We create original products and produce events to inspire and empower pennies and pens to ink the life that they've always wanted. So one of our main household name products is Pennies and Pens, which is our vegan fashion line. I'm wearing one of our 100% organic cotton t-shirts right now, K-Pop Kings, because we're talking about Key of Shiny, one of the best soloists in K-pop, and one of the members of Shiny, which is one of the most iconic legendary groups in K-pop. So one of the kings. So anyways, in today's vlog, going back to ISLP, like I said, our vegan fashion line is Pennies and Pens, and we're one of our 100% organic cotton t-shirts right now, K-Pop Kings. So go on to our website, islpdtx.com, which is linked in my description box, to learn more about Pennies and Pens and to support a Black and woman-owned business. So, like I said, in today's vlog, we're going to unbox Key's Good and Great album. So this is Key's second mini album. It was actually released on September 11, 2023. So it was almost 2 years ago that this album was released. But as you guys know, or hopefully know or remember, I'm just now getting into Shiny as a Shao, just now getting into Key as a Lil Freak, which is his solo fandom name. So I'm just like discovering all of Shiny's group albums, solo albums. It's been crazy. So last week, I don't know why, but out of nowhere, I was like, I need to listen to Key. You know what I'm saying? And I just started binging this album and the one that I don't know if Bad Love came out before or after this one. Y'all know I'm a baby wall. So I binged this album and this other album he has called Bad Love. So, and then I had a rough week at work last week, right? So I was looking for some retail therapy. So I was like, bruh, I think I'm going to have to go to my local store and see what they got in stock. And I had just been listening to Good and Great on repeat. Like, this album healed me last week because it was just about everything that I have been going through. You know, like at my current job, with my job search, everything. I mean, one of the main lyrics of the title track, Good and Great, is I'm good, I'm great, I work, get paid, thank God. You know, like, and it's just, I feel like as adults, that's what we do. We so caught up in the day-to-day work life and dribble drab and all this other kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? And so this album just speaks about all that and about how, you know, you still need to value yourself and your worth. And it pokes fun of the idea of a resume and a cover letter and just having a 9-to-5 and just the monotony and mundane everyday life. And so when I was like rediscovering Key's music last week, this album in particular really stood out. So I ended up at my local K-pop store, ended up with a copy, the cover letter version. So that was my long, almost 4-minute spiel. But I also wanted to shoot this vlog today because, like I said, it's an album that came out almost 2 years ago. And I want people to know, like, it's okay to still be building your K-pop album collection and merch. Get albums that came out a while ago. You don't always have to just go for the albums that came out just now. You can still go back and get the other album. Feel what I'm saying? So anyways, let's finally unbox Key's Good and Great. Let me take a sip of water. So if you're not a Shao or a Lil Freak, you may not know this, but Key is undefeated when it comes to physical packaging. When this man selects a concept and him and his creative team get together to execute it in the packaging in particular, they just do not miss. Like, when I tell you as a working adult, this professional, like, this album is like what a resume and cover letter, like, the packaging, it fits all of that. It's in like a file shape folder. Like, the album packaging, like, that holds the album together is like a file folder. You've got like the front, which has got the track list, but the way it's just designed, you know what I mean? It looked like your to-do list and, you know, just somebody, like, the comments that you get like on the front of important document, like you've got like a performance review at work or something, and this is what it would have on the front of it, you know. And then you've got like his headshot picture, you know, and then you got the paper clip that keeps the headshot picture on top of it, and then you've got like the I guess the little like rubber band thingy that keeps it together. So I'm gonna take that off, of course, so we can unbox it finally after 5 minutes of him babbling. So then we've got the opening of the album. Like I said, it's in like a folder style. Like I said, Key is undefeated when it comes to physical packaging. So the first thing I will take out is the CD. So it's in just a simple paper case, which I almost lost it yesterday, y'all. It was underneath my pillow. Oopsies. I'm good. I'm great. I work. Get paid. Thank God. All day. Okay, so then on the cover of the CD, we have a pink paper airplane. What's cool about that is once we get to the resume, in the contact part, Key says contact him by paper plane, which is funny. Obviously making fun of, you know, send me an email, shoot me a text, send me a DM on Insta, you know, all these modern ways in which we communicate. So he said, like, communicate with me via paper plane. And then there's that pink paper plane on the cover of the CD. And then there's just this little inclusion. SM always includes this. It's just to advertise whatever they're trying to advertise, but I always keep it because it has a picture of the album that you bought on it. So I usually do keep that, even though it's not really an inclusion. All right, and then the next inclusion is the lyric book. There's another picture of Key. Now this is this character that he created, which I need to learn more about, his little baby wall, Bokso Lee. I believe that's Bokso Lee. If I'm wrong, I apologize. And there is a photo of Key. We'll just go through the lyric book because, like I said, y'all, I'm a baby wall, so I don't really know any like fan lore and how he created these characters and stuff like that. Like I'm a little confused. Okay, so then we got the lyrics to all the songs, obviously, in the lyric book, because that's what this is lyric book. So got the lyrics and then the songwriting credits, lyrics and songwriting credits. But we do have the picture of Key here in the middle. You know, and it's like, you see, I was just making fun of like the black and gray, like boring 9 to 5, sitting behind your desk with your boss hanging over your shoulders, looking over your shoulders, but the boss is like this puppet character. It's just hilarious. Okay, and then more lyrics and songwriting credits, more lyrics and songwriting credits, and then one more picture of Key at the end. All right. And then the next inclusion we have is the 4-cut photo, which I love the 4-cut photo because it's just a different face. And Key does not often do like the show the fun, silly side of him. So when he does do it, it's a real treat. Because from the albums that I have and the content that I've seen, he does have a very fun, bubbly, silly personality, but he doesn't always show it, especially in content. Some of his content is a little bit more like, not too serious, but just more like thoughtful and whimsical. But this is like more witty and fun. Okay? And that's 4-cut photo. And then we have the, wait for it, photo card! It's Key and his little Bokso Lee. So then that's Bokso Lee. But then Bokso Lee in this one is pink and purple now. So him and Bokso Lee, I think, are going to go free. And then that is the back of the photo card. Okay, and now here we have one of the best parts, which is the, we'll do the confidentiality agreement. But you see how this really does look like a real confidentiality agreement, like the front of it. But it's really just like advertising, you know, it's Key's second mini album, Good and Great. But the way it's designed is just literally perfect. Like I said, him and his design team, they slay. Okay, and now this is the Key Good and Great resume. And like I said, you see how it looks like a real professional resume, but it totally makes fun of the concept of a resume. Because it's got Key, good and great worker. First of all, Key is his stage name. If you are a Shout Little Free, you know his real name is actually Kim Key Boom. So it's already poking fun of that by using his stage name. He's a good and great worker. The album's called Good and Great. He was actually born in Daegu, I believe. I'm not sure. I'm probably not saying that right. I apologize. Korea. He was born on September 23rd, 1991. And then the contact, like I said, it says contact by paper plane, which is hilarious. Then they have an address here. I think the address is probably the address to the SM headquarters. And then the About Me says, master key to all solutions, enjoy challenges, and strive to become a better version of myself always. Looking forward to new things happening. And then on his experience is just him going through like his solo career, but it says it all in a funny way. November 2018, Face My Vulnerability. That's when he originally debuted as a soloist, was November of 2018. March of 2019 was when his next album came out, Raise the Earth Straight Up. September 2021, that was his next album, explored an alien planet, experienced different cosmic cultures, made friends with strangers. August of 2022, ventured to a dangerous place, spent an extended period of time alone, conducted various lab experiments, saved a lonely creature. February 2023, adventured to a glamorous yet lonely future. And then it has his traits: confident, fashionable, passionate, freak, dynamic, neat, creative, warm-hearted, animal lover. Languages: Korean, English, Japanese, alien. Hobbies: dancing, acting, singing, gardening, cooking, dog loving. And certifications: flying chair, driving license, and nursing certification for creatures. So it just is totally making fun of the concept of a resume by creating like these skills and experience, you know, but it's just hilarious. Okay, so now the last and final thing that we shall go through is the photo book. Let me take a sip of water. All right, the photo book. So again, we've got just like this confidentiality agreement. This is between Key, and I confirm that there's no false information in this application and related documents, and I will not object to the disadvantages caused by false information. Okay, so we'll go to the photo book. So now we have page 1. Get that gorgeous picture of Key. Just beautiful, beautiful photography in this photo book. And one of my Shao besties said that the photos in the work report version are even better, so I can't wait to get that one. But this is the one that I got because this was my cheat day for a little retail therapy after some rough times at work. So I'm good. I'm great. Thank God. All day. I know I work, get paid. Thank God all day. Sorry. And then you're intoxicating. The way you move on me. Yeah, I love his vocals and Intoxicating. I always try to sing along. I always try to hit the high notes with Key. It doesn't happen, but I try. Bestie, I can't sing like Kim K Bomb. Okay, nobody's perfect, bestie, but never can say goodbye. All right? Can't live without you. Okay, I'm stopping. I'll stop. All right, and then that's Key again. And we've all felt like this at work, juggling all these crazy work projects. Boss want everything done now. And we just there struggling at the job. And we just busy at work. Key, just busy at work. See? And this is that day where you just, oh my goodness. I mean, sometimes you come to work and y'all all Prada fit. Sweetie, I come to work wearing Prada. Bestie, I do. Yes, I do. Okay? Some people got it like that. Not me, but some people. And then this is when you getting yelled at by your stupid boss over something that is not even your fault that you didn't even do. And you tired and you frustrated. You sick of their shit. And so since you're sick of their shit, you flip them off. And you think about how you finna quit your damn job. See, think about how you gonna quit your job here. Still thinking about how you gonna quit your damn job. Still thinking about how you gonna quit your damn job. How you gonna communicate. You gonna call Boxley through the paper cup. You gonna call Boxley through the paper cup phone. And so they still staring over your shoulder. Oh, you gonna get everything done by 5 o'clock? I don't know if I'm gonna get everything done by 5 o'clock. You done give me too much work to do. So you're still stressed out. You're still sitting in the office. You don't know what you're gonna do. And then all of a sudden, that pink paper plane show up. They go Boxley outside about to save you. Okay, shit. Well, where we going, Boxley, should we quit this damn job and say fuck it? Hell yeah, we should quit this damn job. So guess what's going to happen on the next page? We done quit our damn job, honey. We done put on a skirt and a top. Shit, we breaking all kind of gender barriers. We can wear whatever the hell we want. We androgynous. We billing in masculine and feminine. And we just going shit. It's almost Pride Month. I mean, it's the end of April, but it's basically Pride Month at this point. All right. So we done quit our damn job because we sick of the boss of shit. So we about to just ride the bike in the middle of the sky. We still riding the bike in the middle of the sky. Because we good. We great. Our work get paid. Thank God. All day. Okay? That's the unboxing vlog. I don't know. Bestie, I just work here. Like, he called me. He was like, Penny, you got to go get my album from 2 years ago. I was like, really, Key? He said, yeah, Sunday, this gonna heal you. I was like, okay, Key, because I've been trying to run out for Karen on some time. I told them today, they was like, Penny, congratulations on your work anniversary. I was like, Hunty, I done almost walked out on y'all I don't know how many times. They said, really, Penny? I said, yes, Hunty. But I got this K-pop habit that I just can't shake. I can't shake it. I can't shake it, bestie. How I'm going to go get some retail therapy and go get the Key album? I ain't got no money because I ain't got no job because I done worked out my damn job. Now, Key, he a famous artist. He sells hundreds and thousands of albums and concert tickets and shit. Penny, she ain't got it like that, so I can't just be good and great and quit my damn job. I got to wait till I got a backup plan. Anyways, that was me babbling again at the end of the dang vlog. The vlog is over. I don't know why you still here, bestie. You could have left at 16 minutes. But if you stayed to the end, I appreciate you. Thanks for watching. Peace.